Nothing interesting yet.
Alrighty. We are live here at the 2021 Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. 3:30 game starting a tad bit early.
Yeah.
We had about a 3:12 first pitch. And that was number 1, Mackenzie Colvey from Belvedere North, a 2024. She pops out to the left side infield. And that will bring up number 2, Nora Brandt, also 2024. She's from Lakeville, North Minnesota. A little bit of a split grip, not much of one, like you talked about yesterday. A little bit stronger top hand there for Nora. And they start with a runner at first. That runner is going to be number 12, I believe. Nope, number 10. Kirsten Tesh, Chippewa Valley, Michigan. First kid from Michigan we've had.
Oh, yeah.
So we've now done, we will do every game. So she's the only one here from Michigan that I recall.
Yeah.
Every team now will have played on our diamond. Every team has gone through over on Gary's diamond. So 2 opportunities to be on the live stream. Actually 3 opportunities, because twice on Gary's diamond and once on ours. So, and it is Tesh taking off on a little bit of a delayed steal, kind of. On a bit of a pitch outside. She's in there safely.
Close call.
And Brent finds a little bit of that 5-6 hole. But nicely done out there by the shortstop. On the dive, keeping it on the infield. That keeps the runner at second.
Yeah.
So runners first and second. In the circle for green is number 4, Riley Stiles from Wautoma. She is a 2022. Popped up in that foul. Lands foul. So Gabrielle DeClean, another one of our friends from up north, from Pulaski. Several kids down here from that program. She checks her swing, takes it up high.
Inside pitch. Shortstop was able to come around and get it and get the force out at third.
Yeah, nicely done by shortstop for green. I can't see a number.
3.
It is number 3. Gabrielle Grover. Case in Mantorville, Minnesota.
Catcher's doing a fantastic job behind the plate, keeping the ball in front of her to not let the runner advance.
Absolutely. Well, we were talking with, I think it was Mackenzie from the Hortonville earlier today, and yeah, she said, it was taking both the pitcher and the catcher is taking them about an inning or 2 to make the adjustment of playing with one another. Different spins, things like that.
Different windups at that too. Same exact play as last time.
Grover has been quite busy.
With that dive.
Last 3 batters have all hit it right to her. Tends to be the case out there at shortstop. So that'll bring up number 4, Lily Sipple, class of 2025 from Hampshire, Illinois. Pass ball there, allowing both runners to advance. And Stiles finds the bottom of that zone for a strike.
Great plays by the
So
shortstop.
that wasn't Lily Sipple up there. That was number 5, Holly Loewenberg from Poinet, Wisconsin. Didn't see the number. I'm wondering if number 4 is catching.
Oh no, she was base running.
Oh, she was. So I completely missed it. So my apologies there. Good news is they'll be up to the plate 5 or 6 more times today. So we will make sure to get that graphic and stuff corrected there. Well, Jasmine, end of a long day too. How you feeling?
Tired?
Tired? Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready to sleep in, to actually sleep in tomorrow.
Actually sleep in tomorrow. Yeah.
Even though I get here at 10.
Yeah.
I had to wake up at 6 in the morning.
My sleeping in was being able to come down here and do this, because normally I'm at work by 6 and I got about a 40-minute drive, so I'm up at about 4:45.
That's
anyway, so being 10 minutes from the ballpark and having to be here at 6:30 was nice. Leaving at 6:25. Drive right down the road. You get up at 6 o'clock, you're ready to go.
Right.
Normally by 6:30 we're well into the workday. But it's been a long day today, long day yesterday, but definitely well worth it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
These kids certainly bring a lot of energy, and happy to
keeps us going.
For sure, happy to have that partnership this year with Showtime Sports and be able to bring this showcase to people that couldn't make it, especially the college coaches. When it originally happened, we were right in the heart of COVID, and didn't look like much of anything was going to be able to happen. So that is number 4 with the back pedal out there at second base, Lily Sipple from Hampshire. She makes the grab. And at the plate there was number 1, Abby Stigler. She was pretty busy herself at third base, making catching a couple flips from her shortstop. And so now number 2, Maggie Plummer.
Ground out to third.
So Plummer grounds out to third, like you said. And this one, if we were playing innings, this would be moving along very nicely. In the circle for Navy is number 6, Emily Underwood, Chelsea, Michigan. I was looking down at the roster. What happened there, Jasmine?
So the catcher tried to do a block, but it bounced in front of her, and then the runner at second stole third, and then they missed the throw, and then she had got up real quick and dove into home.
Nice heads up play, and I think that was number 11, Samantha Ernst, class of 2024 from Forest Lake, Minnesota, out there on the base pad. So heads up base running by her.
Ready to take the next one, which
and that is number 3, Gabrielle Grover.
Play.
But shortstop seems to be the popular position here today in this game in the early going. And the glove work out there at short has been nothing short of superb. Savannah Serdinsky from Jefferson, Wisconsin on that one. So, first pitch swinging, Riley Stiles punches that in the gap between first and second, and she is aboard. Once again, going so fast, can't even get the graphics up.
Got a number 5 for green. That is Kirsten Patnoid, 2023 from Becker, Minnesota. She is a pitcher and a center fielder. Runner on first.
She puts that one in the center field and heads up base running. That would have ended in a second and third situation.
Yeah.
But that was the last batter, as they will bat 5 there for green.
Second baseman tried a backhand, but just couldn't quite get her glove down right in time.
So, we will go to the second inning. Doing the catching duties here the first couple innings for green is number 10, Emily Nelson. She is a 2023 from Mondovi, Wisconsin. So, Jazz, we haven't had anybody from Michigan all weekend,
Yeah.
or the last 2 days, and then, lo and behold, we have 2 of them. And they happen to be on the same team. Probably did that for travel reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Emily Underwood from Chelsea, Michigan. And then Kristen Tesh, Chippewa Valley, Michigan.
Wow. I love to see everybody from all over. I mean, I know it's the Midwest showcase, but still really nice to see.
And leading things off for Navy
Number 6.
will be number 6, just talking about it, Emily Underwood from Chelsea, Michigan.
Strike 3 swinging. Brings up number 8. That's Matt. That is number 8 for the Navy team is Ella. You're going to have to try to pronounce that last name.
Schroffnagel?
Yep, I do. Yep.
Sometimes they come
really
right to you right away. You just look at it and
I really apologize.
Emma Schroffnagel. And I'm probably still saying it a little bit wrong, but yeah, number 8, Ella Schroffnagel from Arrowhead. Catcher, third baseman, class of 2022. So runner out at first is going to be Emily Underwood. Schroffnagel in the box. And in the circle, Riley Stiles and Emily Nelson doing the catching. Those are the 4 action positions right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Line right off the bag at third. And it was number 6 there for Navy.
Trying to
Emily
stretch
Underwood
that.
trying to get over there to third.
But the ball is
Tough play.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. It was kind of right there, just in shallow left field,
Mm-hmm.
just off the foul line. And great hustle by the left fielder.
Very. That brings up number 9 for the Navy team. That is Savannah Serdinsky, 2022 from Jefferson, Wisconsin. She's a center fielder and a shortstop.
She was busy.
Yeah. No, I think she was playing center.
Was she playing center field? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you could tell by the pants.
Yeah, I could tell the pants are too clean to be
I
playing
think
shortstop
she was
that last
playing
inning.
on deck.
You're right. You are right.
Trying to lay that bunt down. Advance the runner.
So would normally be 2 outs here. Ground ball right back up the middle, right to the shortstop though. That is number 11, Samantha Ernst from Forest Lake, Minnesota.
The runner's on first and third. This is the last batter. Ooh, right up the middle.
Line right up
Ooh.
to. I think Ernst would have had that, honestly, if it didn't hit the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, everything at short so far this game has been absolutely gobbled up by both shortstops.
Mm-hmm.
Solid play out there. Unfortunate bounce there for Ernst, unable to come up with it as it
it's
hits
tough.
off the bag. But that does end that half inning. So we head to the next rotation and see if we get any pitching changes here. Those are the big ones you want to know about. Looks like it will be number 6 in the mound, in the circle on the mound. That is Emily Underwood from Chelsea, Michigan. Talked about that yesterday. Just give me one pitch,
Uh-huh.
throw it down. I love it. Love that warm-up. Way better than baseball. Another reason why we love softball. So leading things off is going to be number 6 for Green, Sailor Timmerman, Lakeland Union, Wisconsin, class of 2025, so just coming into high school. And we have runners at first and third as a situation that the coaches have decided to set up.
Fouls that off onto the first base side fence.
You know, the other thing I like about setting these situations and everything, let me get rid of that graphic there. My apologies. is, sometimes depending on where you hit in your lineup on your high school team or your club team, you may never or very rarely see some of these situations. Take a kid at the top of the lineup. A lot of times they're getting at least one at bat with nobody on, and at least here you get a chance to, and depending on how good the bottom of your lineup is, you may never have runners on base. When you get up there, you're always hitting with 1 out or 2 outs and nobody on. So this gives an opportunity to be in that situation here.
Yeah, get rid of that pressure, like if in a real game. You're like, oh, I know what to do. Great bunt down the first base line. First baseman crashed.
Absolutely. That was
But
Sophia Royal, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Class of 2023, doing a nice job laying that bunt down, like you said, Jasmine. Drug it down the line with her. And it will be number 8, Madeline Goody from Union Grove, Wisconsin. Inside out of that one off the end of the bat. Just foul. If you're watching along with us at home and know anybody out here on the diamond, feel free to comment there on the YouTube feed. Anybody's birthday out here, we'll give them a shout out.
Or any pointers for the umpires.
Exactly. Always don't agree with the umpires. They've asked, hey, let us know. I said, sure, we get any commenting about the umpiring, we will certainly let them know. So, good or bad? It'll be mostly good, though, I'd assume. These guys out here doing a pretty good job today.
Yeah.
Great job yesterday by the two gentlemen.
Way to play that hot.
It was.
It was hard. Those are hard. She was able to not let it, eat her up. She played it very smoothly.
Yeah,
to get that out.
She kind of moved with it, jumped it, absorbed it into the body, and then quick transfer. So now number 9,
10.
Kristen Casey.
This is number 10, I believe.
It is number 10, Kristen Casey, and they skipped over her. So number 10, Emily Nelson. Big time split grip here for Emily Nelson.
Just to get that stronger top hand down. She is the catcher.
Nelson is a 2023 from Mondovi, Wisconsin. When she's not catching, also out at shortstop. And coach is going to pull the on-deck batter back, so it looks like this will be the final at-bat here in this half inning. Foul back out of play, off the fence, and caught by the catcher. Doesn't count.
Don't you always wish those count? When you're on the field.
Yeah, when you're up to bat, heck no.
Yeah, no. Called strike 3 outside. And that's it for that rotation.
So, we will take a quick break. You are watching the 2021 Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase on W7 Live. Alrighty, welcome back in. Foul ball there. So number 11, leading things off for Team 4 Royal, or Navy. Keegan Pye from Wilmot, Wisconsin. So a hard chopper to the shortstop. They're going to call runner interference. Cause the shortstop to divert her free path to the ball. So the runner is going to be out.
But a runner will remain at first.
Yeah, Pye is safe
Yeah,
at
she
first.
was.
So Maggie Ludke out of Bayport, Wisconsin. Shortstop, second base. So Maggie is a 2022, looking at her socks. If you're just joining us for the first time, watching your daughter, granddaughter, or tuning in because you're looking to recruit one of these kids to your university, your colleges or universities, we appreciate it. Folks out here at Showtime Sports left no stone unturned. Lucky, hard back up the middle, center field. Nice throw, put it right on the bag, but runner was sliding in at the same time. Third baseman kind of
Lost.
Yeah, lost it. Couldn't get her glove
Yeah.
down to block it. But that short
Great
backstop
hit,
pays off. Yeah, nice job by Maggie. Well, yeah, the folks at Showtime Sports, nice job making it very easy to look out on the field and realize who is who by the sock colors. 2022s are wearing white. Black socks are being worn by 2023s. That's Skylar Calms from Kaukauna. She pounds one out to the shortstop.
The ball got thrown into the
dugout.
So
Not much
she
of an
gets-
opening over there, but sure found it.
Yeah.
So
In a regular game, she would have.
Yeah, we'll keep the runner there at
but
third.
Yeah.
But regular game, yeah, that run would have advanced home. But red socks are being worn by the class of 2024s, royal blue socks by 2025s, and anybody wearing yellow socks, which I believe has only been 2 kids we've seen so far this weekend.
And another play to short.
2B 8th graders. Nice job. He called her safe, though.
It was close.
It was. Bang, bang play. Nice job out there at shortstop.
Playing that hop.
I got to give both these shortstops here early credit. They're getting their glove on everything, and they're giving their pitcher a chance to get an out.
Popped up behind the catcher and caught.
That will end. That will end things here in that half of the inning. So we will take a quick break, and we will be right back with you. You're watching Team 4 Navy versus Team 7 Green at the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. We'll be back. Alrighty, welcome back. Looks like we got runners starting at second base. So,
Swinging at the
kind of
first
playing
pitch.
those California rules, extra inning softball.
Yeah. Oh, that's really, those are really stressful situations, especially when you're a runner. Woo! It's stressful. That happened to me in Oklahoma. I had to be.
You were the runner.
Yeah.
The entire game is on you.
Yeah, literally. Because if we lost, we were done, and then oh gosh.
Out on the mound now for Team Navy is number 4, Lily Sipple. She is a 2025, so incoming freshman from Hampshire, Illinois. So good to see a freshman out there on the mound. Nice change up there.
Uh-huh.
Very nice after watching her fastball a couple times.
And then up to bat, we have number 12, Carly Gross, class of 2023 from Sun Prairie East, Wisconsin. And she plays center field and right field.
Hey, Sun Prairie East, that's because they just popped up a new Sun
Wow.
Prairie. So now they've got, I think it's East and West. But yeah, used to just be one high school in Sun Prairie. Now we've got 2.
How do you decide which one to go to?
Well, they
I know,
they
I'm just
redistrict.
kidding.
They kind of cut the
I'm just kidding.
yeah. They kind of cut it the town in half, and I think there might
It's a
be.
sarcastic joke. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Well, I know, but I think there's some people unhappy down there about it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I think they grandfathered some people in. Like if you're like junior standing or above, you got to stay at the
Current, yeah.
what is now the old high school.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one is which, Sun Prairie East or West, but yeah.
I don't know. I have never
But-
been in that situation, so I have no
Fun.
say.
It's way bigger than DSHA, that's for sure. Not way bigger. I shouldn't say way bigger. Probably only about 400 more kids. 500. The original Sun
Still
Prairie.
a lot. That's
Yeah.
still a lot of kids.
You guys would have had about 700 or so.
Yeah.
We had a fun time playing you guys in basketball 2 years ago. That was a good
Oh yeah.
battle.
Yeah, I remember. Right before COVID hit, or like when COVID hit, like the state.
Yeah,
state
that's
tournament.
that season. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good basketball team, like from DSHA.
They were
had a
really
chance.
good. We played them at the beginning of the year.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would have been really interesting. See what would have happened.
Yeah. Pretty change up.
I'm gonna tell you, because we played them in basketball. I was pulling for them at the state tournament. It's been great to see them win. Our team actually played the last game on Thursday night before everything was canceled because of COVID.
Wow.
So yeah, we lost in overtime. Had a half quarter to win the game, but it just went off the front of the rim.
Mhm.
Kind of glad it didn't go in because I don't know how you break it to a bunch of 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 18-year-old
Yeah,
girls.
it was
Hey,
tough.
you just qualified for the state tournament for the championship, and now everything's canceled. Like, it's been a real tough conversation to
Yeah.
have. So,
Yeah, I don't know how they broke it to the DSHA kids. I know I was disappointed with my softball season getting canceled, and that was
for
like
sure.
a couple months earlier.
For
Or
sure.
actually, no, a couple weeks or so.
And they kind of drug that process out a little bit. Like, well, maybe we'll have it,
Yeah.
and we'll make a decision next week. We'll make a decision in 10
Yeah.
days. We'll make a decision, and then, like,
Very disappointing. And it, like, oh,
yeah, luckily that
I
wasn't
don't
your
like
senior
COVID.
year, though.
that is very true.
Able
I
to
was
come
very
back this
lucky.
year and have a good
Yeah.
senior year.
Even though stuff was still a little restricted, but still. Way better than having it all canceled.
Yeah, you'd rather play than,
Yeah.
you know what? That's talking to everybody. Tell me I got to wear a mask. Tell me mom and dad can't be there. Whatever the restrictions are, that's fine. Just let me play.
Yeah, 100%.
Kids wanted to play. Coaches wanted to coach. So Gross in a little bit of a battle here with number 4, Lily Sipple.
with a runner on third.
That's going to be lined at the third baseman and caught. Number 3, Gabrielle DeClean from Pulaski, right into her glove. She turns around, runs, and steps on third for the double play. Couple of FRCC kids there on the left side of the infield, and Gabrielle DeClean from Pulaski, and from Bayport, Maggie Ludke. And now batting will be number 13, Isabella small print Maurerman from Nicolay. Gary went down and did some games at Nicolay, or did one game down in Nicolay this year. Had a brand new facility. I don't know if they opened it up this year or last year. It was probably ready to go for last year, but like we were just talking about, COVID canceled that. She's underneath that one.
Pops up to second baseman, number 10.
It's funny going, doing all these games back to back, and kids coming from different teams and different areas. How the pitcher's approach to fielding the circle, on those pop-ups.
Yeah.
There's been kids that have, hey, I got it. This is mine. I'm gonna catch it. And then there's other kids like Sipple out here. As soon as it was popped up, she pointed and completely backed out of the circle. Like not that she can't catch it or doesn't want to catch it, but that's how she's been coached up through her high school or her club team, which is completely fine.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Multiple ways to skin a cat.
Yep.
And that is number 1.
Up the middle. Line her up.
Abby Stigler from University School of Milwaukee. And it'll be last. I believe Gary might have did a game with them too. It would have been great if you would have been around one more year. Of course, off to Houston.
I know.
But play with softball down there. But yeah, it's just.
We'll bring you out.
Now with Gary. Gary's gonna be going so many different places that we've never been to with W7, and it'll be phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll be watching
different teams
from home. Supporting.
Well, and here's the thing. Even though you may not be in Wisconsin, you can call Gary, and we can still get you on the broadcast live from Houston via the Bluetooth connection. So you can always be a part of the broadcast.
Okay.
There is no doubt about it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Give them a call in the middle of a broadcast.
I will. Okay, gotta give the umpires some shout out. I've had some fantastic umpires, and if you want them at your field, you can reach them at this website, paorg.webstarts.com, and that is paorg.webstarts.com.
Yeah, these two guys out here have been phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's
they're
for sure.
so fun.
So
fun to talk to.
Fun. I mean, they're engaged with the catchers. Talking to the catchers, letting them know where the pitches have been missing, things like that. Great job. They have not missed a beat all day. So, we got a little team huddle out there. Who's going to come out with the ball and pitch?
Number 6.
Number 6. 6 green. That is Sailor Timmerman, 2025. So another freshman on the mound.
Oh, we'd love to see that.
Not even freshman. I mean, because school hasn't started yet. So not even freshman. Lakeland Union, Wisconsin, though. And then in the box, number 3. For Navy is Gabrielle DeClean.
Then you have a runner at third. First ball called strike.
And we have a new catcher in number 8, Madeline Good from Union Grove. So Lakeland Union and Union Grove, that is your battery. And strike 3 right there on the outside corner. Yeah, so just check it in. I mean, this is the only place you can get that. Bill Graham's one of the directors here was just updating us that this number 6 out here as a freshman, to-be freshman, Sailor Timmerman, 65 on the Rapsodo earlier today. That's college level stuff, Division I. If she continues on her development track, she could be one of the top pitchers in the not just the Midwest, not just the state, but in the country. So this is the type of talent that Showtime Sports is evaluating and showcasing here.
She just hit it again. $66 miles per hour now.
Yeah, 66, that's bringing it. Just an incoming freshman.
And insane spin.
Yeah, it's really tight. You can't even see the seams.
Runner on second.
And outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts there for Timmerman. And a great challenge for these batters as well. And Emily Underwood from Chelsea, Michigan. And Jasmine, that's why they had over 170 coaches signed up.
Because of this talent. As we've seen the past 2 days. It's great.
They could have had her pitch the home run derby last night, and they could have saved a few softballs from the ravine.
Another strikeout, yeah.
So 3 in a row for Timmerman.
And that'll be it.
I think Navy says, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we're done.
Maybe if we come back out here again, she won't be out here pitching. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you. You're watching W7 Live. Alrighty, welcome back. Yeah, we were just talking about Timmerman. You know, go down to Oklahoma, face up with our guest analyst, Jasmine House at Houston.
Strike me out.
Yep. So we had a little first and third situation.
Yeah.
And nicely done, number 3, green.
Hit a little
Little,
grounder.
yeah, kind of slow roller back to pitcher Gabrielle Grover was the batter. And to get under the tag. So now first and second.
With number 4 for the green team up, Riley Stiles, 2022, from Watoma, Wisconsin. Pitcher and a third baseman.
Somewhere I've got too many things selected and it's not letting me put graphics up from time to time. Or maybe Riley Stiles is just, like I said in the last broadcast, it always seems there's one graphic on each team that just doesn't want to seem to work, unfortunately.
Sorry, kiddo.
So a couple 2025s out here. Number 4, Lily Sipple from Hampshire, Illinois. Doing a fine job for Navy, bringing the heat herself. But she has been countered with number 6, Sailor Timmerman from Lakeside Union, Wisconsin. Incredible speed just as an incoming freshman. Just had the gun out on her and was consistently hitting 66.
And that's really good for 2025.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Like some girls I know that are like 2021s or 2022s can't even throw that fast.
Yeah, they're hitting the upper 50s. They're touching upper 50s. It's an incoming freshman that is just...
And she has a lot of time to develop still.
Absolutely. So that's
monster.
That's a name if you're college coaches. You're going to want to watch. You want to go watch that one develop over the next few years.
Got runners on first and third for our batter, number 5.
Should be number 5.
Yep,
it
number
is.
5, and she hits a little blooper.
Yeah, fights that one off in the right field. And number 5 there was Kirsten Patnoid from Becker, Minnesota. Class of 2023.
Now up to bat, we have number 6. Right?
Yep,
6.
number 6.
That is Sailor Timmerman.
The one we've been talking about on this green squad most recently.
Runners on second and third.
And a little bit of a change up there after she fouled the first one off. Sipple came with a fastball first pitch, and Timmerman fouled it pretty much straight back. Right on it, comes back with the changeup. Real similar arm speed.
The Storm. Hey, you have sunglasses, though.
I have them. I don't know where they're at, and they're not on. Oh, they're right there. There we go. See, that's why I don't know where I'm at. Oh, mercy.
It's been a long day. Long 2 days.
There you go. Exactly. I don't know where they're at. They're on your head. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Jasmine. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Strike 3 called outside corner.
So, Sipple strikes out her counterpart right now, and Timmerman. Sipple did what Timmerman was doing to the rest of her teammates in the last half inning, hitting that outside corner. So other than that little leadoff dribbler back to the pitcher, not much going that inning. We'll see if Timmerman makes her way back out to the mound. I would imagine she will, as she gets a couple of half innings here to pitch. I love those two words, going down. That means we are going to be ready to go. Now, if you're looking to be here next year, folks, ShowtimeSportsCamps.com. That's where you're going to want to check it out. You're going to want to attend one of their tryout camps. Last year they held about 15 of them from October through May. Then they carefully selected the top about 200 kids out of the 450 that attended those camps. Those invitations were sent out, and that's how we ended up here. Camps were held in Wisconsin, Michigan, and I don't think Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, and of course Wisconsin.
That was number 8 from the Navy team. Oh, well, you can say that.
Schroffnagel. I don't know why that one's so hard. It's Schroffnagel. Ella Schroffnagel. See? It just rolls off the tongue.
I can't do that. I messed up so many times. I don't want to keep doing it. I feel so bad.
So now number 9, Savannah Serdinsky, Jefferson, Wisconsin native, plays center field and shortstop. Got the White Sox on, so easily identifiable as a member of the class of 2022. So runner at first. Who's at first?
Ella?
It's Schroffnagel.
Schroffnagel?
Schroffnagel. And like I said, I'm probably, some part of that is probably wrong as well, but.
It's a unique last name. Very unique.
Schroffnagel asked for time. See, we just use it more and more and more.
Yeah. You can do that
It was like the kid from Bayport yesterday. She snuck out the side before I could get to her and ask her name. Schroffnagel on the steal attempt.
And
She is
it.
in there. That would have been ball 4 to the batter, Savannah Serdinsky. So new count for her. If Navy so chooses, they could put a runner out there on first base for her. And Serdinsky takes strike 1, looking to get the slap down.
Strike 2, swinging.
And that one spins out of the glove of Good. Just a bit low, says Blue. Nice piece of slap hitting there. Boy, I tell you what, when you dream it up, that's what it looks like right there. Right in the 5-6 hole, right at the umpire.
He's able to jump in time.
Yeah. He might be over 60, but he sure can still get over it.
Great hit.
Nice job there by Serdinsky. So that will bring up Tesh out of Chippewa Valley, Michigan. One of two kids here from Michigan. And she watches that one go by and just stops and pauses and says, that was a really good pitch.
You do that from time to time. You're
Right?
just like, oh.
You're looking for something else and get surprised, like, man, that was really good. I should have swung. It's a frozen rope over the tents and almost into the other dugout. Comes inside on Tesh, pops it up. Timmerman grabs it. Throws over to first, but Serdinsky wasn't too far off, so she makes her way back. Would have 2 outs if we were keeping track, but we don't.
That brings up Keegan Pye, 2023 from Wilmot, Wisconsin, up to bat.
And she slaps it hard into the ground. It gets that last big hop right up into the shoulder of the shortstop, number 3, Gabrielle Grover. She did everything she could just to keep it in front, not bound into the outfield, as that probably would have resulted in a first and third situation. But as it stands, runners at first and second. Would be 2 outs if we were keeping track.
That brings up number 12, Maggie Ludke, 2022 from Bayport, Wisconsin, shortstop and second baseman.
So she's, by my account, she's one of 4, maybe 5 kids down here from Bayport. That one lifted in the center field. Gonna be caught though, yeah. The wind kind of knocked it down.
Looked good off the bat.
Lukey couldn't quite get her hands extended as it was a bit inside. So, excellent job by Timmerman. We will see if we get to see her again. I would love to. That's a very nice velocity and some great spin on that ball. She does a great job moving it around. Coming out here for Navy is going to be number 5, Holly Loewenberg. She's from Poinet, Wisconsin, class of 2023. Obviously, she's in the circle, so she is a pitcher. Also plays some center field. Poinet, traditionally a very strong softball program at the high school level and down into the youth. She takes her 3 warm-up pitches, and she's all set to go. It will be number 2.
Number 7. Up to bat for Green. That's Sophia Royale, 2023. From Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
There you go. See, so Sun Prairie is the original high school. Sun Prairie East is the new one. We had that earlier. We had Sun Prairie East. So.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now we know. So she gets hit by the pitch there. And Green will run out a runner.
Cleared count.
Foul back out of play just to the left of our camera. We're going to have to find out who broke our camera yesterday, and we're going to send them the bill for it. That one pounded to the shortstop.
Thrown to second to get that force.
Yeah, it seemed like she wanted to go underhand, but then the second baseman wasn't there, so she kind of turned it into a overhand. Dart. Yeah, the little dart flip. Nicely job there, middle infield making the connection.
First pitch swinging, foul ball.
That wind really picked up today, and I feel like I'm going to take back half the diamond with me and all the equipment and in the car.
But the wind feels so nice.
It does. That one, Maddie Good out there to right field. Heck of a diving attempt. That was number 12 out there. Maggie Lucky gets by her, stays in play. And Good's going to be at third with a stand-up triple.
Good effort on the dive, but also good hit. Because it was like right there on the line.
Yeah, heck of an effort play out there by
number 12.
By Maggie.
Yeah. Brings up number 10. The 10 for green is Emily Nelson, 2023. From Mondovi, Wisconsin. Catcher and a shortstop.
The other thing you got to note about Maggie out there playing right field, primarily she's shortstop and second baseman, middle infielder. So she's out there playing outfield, giving her best effort. I'm guessing she doesn't get a whole lot of reps at outfield with her high school team. You know, normally you're pretty locked into a position.
Yeah.
And then when you go play with your travel ball team, you might have a secondary position. And
yeah. And all of our secondary and
exactly.
Primary
Here, everybody's trying to
field.
get reps at exactly.
Yeah.
She played about an inning or two at shortstop earlier, and now let some other kids get some reps there, and gladly moves out the right field. So.
And still puts all 110%.
That one has a chance off the bottom of the fence.
Will score number 8. Will also be a stand-up double.
Yeah, number 10, Emily Nelson from Mondovi puts one off the bottom of the fence.
Yeah.
We were talking last night on the home run derby that, like, next year, you know how they have the Showtime Sports banner out there?
Yeah.
They need to put points for those, like if you hit them.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Because those are really good hits, too.
Right.
Warning track power.
Yep. Well, I mean, they were, you know, it was 4 points for over the fence, 3 points if it hit the fence. Right back at blue in the 5-6 hole. Just a long, hard single. Big turn there at first for number 11, Samantha Ernst from Forest Lake, Minnesota. I like that turn. She basically went as far as the first baseman was.
Trying to draw that throw so she can get that other runner in.
First baseman was in at the circle for a cutoff.
Yeah.
So she knew she could go pretty far. Heads up, savvy base running by Ernst.
Pass ball, so runner advanced at second.
So now we have Carly Gross, Sun Prairie East. So we have both the Sun Prairie kids on the same green team here today. One going to Sun Prairie East, one going to Sun Prairie.
They're going to be rivals very soon.
Yeah, probably could have been playing on the same team, but now they're going to be rivals. That's all right, though. That creates some great, healthy relationships.
Yeah. And some nasty ones.
Ernst is very aggressive out there on the base
Yeah.
pads.
Love to see it. She's trying to draw the throw for that runner at third. I'm assuming she is.
Nice
Chopper.
job. Slapping, putting it in play. A little indecision there by the shortstop. Number 9,
Great slap. Very.
Serdinsky. Little indecision, didn't know if she wanted to go to third, and then she turned around, looked at first, and the good speed from Carly Gross already had her on base. But that ends that half inning of play. So we will take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you. You've been watching the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase, Softball Showcase on W7.
Here we go.
We're back.
Another
Little-
rotation.
A little bit of a pitching change, I believe now. Out there for green is going to be number 5, Kirsten Patnoid from Becker, Minnesota. And we start runners at every bag, first, second, and third. So great pressure situation here now
Very.
for defensively for green to be in, and also offensively. There it is, infield drawn in. That is knocked down by the shortstop,
Great
number
play.
11. Should know that name by now. It's Samantha Ernst. Good speed by her out on the base pads last half inning and knocking things down there and making the flip to third to get the force. Run does come in, so runners first and second. What would be one out if we were keeping track? And we've got interference by the base runner again. So Ernst credited with 2 outs there. First 2 of the inning. At the plate was number 1, McKenna Colvey there on the hit from Belvedere, North Illinois.
And
And
now,
now number 2, Nora Brandt, Lakeville North, Minnesota. Red Sox can only mean one thing. Class of 2024.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Strike 2 looking on the outside
Get
corner.
a little bit of deception here by the pitcher. Kind of holds that wrist back just a half a second. It's not completely smooth, but just You see that little hesitation there? Yeah. So I call infield fly there, even though there was technically 2 outs. We're not keeping track of outs. So none of the runners are running anyway. But yeah, just a little bit of deception, hesitation. I really like it. Out of number 5. In the circle, Kirsten Patnoid from Becker, Minnesota, 2023. Out there wearing the black socks. And when she's not in the circle, she does play a little center field. So I imagine on a college roster, she could fill in left or right if needed.
Mm-hmm. Good change up.
A little bit of a change there. And they say
She swung.
Gabrielle DeClean offered from Pulaski, Wisconsin. Primarily first baseman, but she was over at third earlier this game. And speaking of third, grounds it right there.
Tags the runner. Smart play.
Absolutely smart play by Abby Stigler out of University School of Milwaukee. Makes the tag and then very quickly checks the other runners, even looking over to make a play at first if she had a chance.
Yeah.
So that retires that side. After another half inning complete, we will await the new game situation. See what happens. After they started with the bases loaded there, and they were only able to get that 1 run in. You had the runner interference for that second out, pop up, and then that last ground out there. So I would say that's a great job defensively by Green to get out of a bases loaded jam.
Especially when technically there's no outs.
Right. So, man, just looking out there after I would very kindly say this, an adventure out there in right field diving after that one. She returns back to her normal position of shortstop.
She's probably happy.
Yeah, it wasn't an adventure because she did bad. She just great hustle play out there diving for a ball down the line. And then it gets by you and there's nobody there to back you up.
Yes, that's the worst.
So Green starts with the runner at second. The batter was number 13, I believe.
Yep.
And that is Isabella Mauerman from Nicolay, Wisconsin. She does an excellent job hitting behind a runner.
Yep.
So that advances runner to third.
We also have a runner on second.
And now we've added a runner at second. So this is the softball showcase rules. We're just going to add situations as we go along.
Go with the flow.
Which I love it. Talking with some of the girls off camera, though, you know, they did say, and the umpires, when talking to them, too, did say they would love to have a little bit more of a game-like feel. You know, you even said that, too. Get those competitive juices flowing a little bit. So now batting is number 1, Abby Stigler. Of course, this is one of the 2 or 3 graphics that don't work. We will... New upgrades allowed us to do some things and try some things out here this weekend, and still some tweaks to make and learn the updates a little bit better. But great opportunity. Come out here for 14 hours a day and try out all the systems and see what works and doesn't work and where we need to improve on.
Good hit.
Stigler golfs one in the left center field gap. That's going to score 2. I had to hold up a little bit because I thought we would have had a little bit closer play. So Stigler a double, drives in 2. Nice throw, though, there by center field. She cuts it off. The number out there, we lost our camera out there, so I can't cheat sheet, but I think it's 3.
2 or 3?
Out there.
Oh,
3.
It's not 2, 3 is at first.
There you go.
We'll see when she comes in.
Yeah.
And we'll give her a shout out.
Yeah. So now at the plate, this is number 2 batting, Maggie Plummer from Slinger, Wisconsin. Plummer, a little jam job there. Gets it over to second baseman. That will advance the runner to third. But Plummer is out. Nicely done by number 4 at second base. That is Lily Sipple. So she pitched a little, start the game, and now over to second base. Her secondary position. And that is number 3 now. Gabrielle Grover, 2022 from Kaysen, Mantorville, Minnesota. Kaysen, Mantorville, Minnesota.
Never heard of it.
Either have I, but, you know, in a 2-hour drive home, may hit a little Google search, see what's out there.
Good hit.
Oh.
To right in front of the right fielder.
I was hoping to see a little dive there.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Able to
Add to our Showtime Sports highlight reel. I don't know if we're putting one together, but I'm sure
probably
Gary
will.
will do something.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff from this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So that ends that half of the inning. We will see how much more we play. Maybe a couple of bats for each team. Navy was the first team to bat, so I'm guessing Navy will bat here, Green will bat one more time, and we will call it a day. Kind of all depends how many batters they want to bat, because I know they're trying to get every kid about the same amount of opportunities at the plate, depending on time frame. Most kids, though, are getting probably six or seven appearances per game here, per game session. Plus, they played yesterday. Another 6 or 7.
Hitting, we have number...
So right on that outside corner.
Lily Sipple, 2025 from Hampshire, Illinois.
And number 5, Kirsten Patnoid, remains in the circle. That one ball in the dirt.
Ball high.
So a little bit of a battle developing here between Sipple and Patnoid. That would be ball 4. Sipple takes off, then realizes modified rules.
Strike one looking.
So, yeah, new count to Sipple. Sipple really liked that pitch. He's okay. Now 0-2. I got to be ready to reach out that outside corner.
Yeah. Good job by the catcher again, keeping the ball from getting away from her.
That is Emily Nelson from Mondovi. So that will bring up Holly Loewenberg, pointing at Wisconsin.
Wraps around that. Great play. Playing those hops and threw it to first and got her out.
And number 6, Emily Underwood, Chelsea, Michigan.
Runner on second. First pitch called strike. Strike 2 swinging.
Well, there you go, Jasmine. Just a quick look. Chelsea, Michigan, almost 5 hours and 46 minutes away from here. So
Wow.
a heck of a drive. Good
Yeah.
to see her over here. They almost in Ann Arbor.
Wow.
Looks like it's probably about 30 minutes west of Ann Arbor. So nice.
Nice to see her here.
Yeah, nice to see her. It's definitely some commitment. I mean, some of the kids from Minnesota, too, I'm sure if we looked them
yeah.
up, especially if they get to that northwestern part of the state,
Uh-huh.
it could be 6, 7, 8 hours as well to get here. So
That's
probably
crazy.
drive a little bit of the way home and find a hotel for the night.
Or be like my dad who just drove through it all. I slept for a little bit. He drove, and then I drove, and he slept.
Yep.
Go straight there. No stopping.
Yeah, if you've got 2 people who can drive, that sure is a nice luxury.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some of these girls probably can't drive yet.
Yep. So a little delayed steal.
And she'll be out.
Now, I thought she had it on the initial jump.
Yeah.
Because it was Patnoid kind of wasn't quite paying attention. She caught the ball, put it back under her armpit there, then all of a sudden everybody yelled going. And she looked up and fired a bullet over to third.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Becker, Minnesota, where Patnoid's from. Is about 5.5 hours away as well.
Wow.
Up there northwest of the Twin Cities.
Number 8 popped up to shortstop. And that is
So number 8,
Ella.
that's all you now.
Nope.
Now you got it.
No, you say.
Number 8 was Ella Schaffnagel. And that will bring up number 9, Savannah Serdinsky from Jefferson, Wisconsin. Third base playing back a little bit with a runner at second. And Serdinsky looking to drop the bunt down. Just rolls foul. You know, one thing to note out here is no first and third base coaches.
Yeah.
So kids are on their own making decisions, which
Testing
is great.
their softball IQ.
Absolutely. So now third base cheats in just a little bit. And she puts it on the ground, slaps it to the shortstop. Blue calls her safe. Legs it
I
out,
can
good
say.
speed, but that is going to be the last batter? Sure.
I thought she was.
Everybody looks at each other. Green says, hey, we're running off the field, and everybody follows suit. So that ends that. But Serdinsky, I thought she legged it out too and was safe. I think Blue called her safe.
Yeah.
And great heads-up base running too out at second by Schroffnagel. So we probably head to what will more than likely be the last at-bats, I would assume. Maybe. So we will see.
We only started like 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I'm guessing, you know what? Yeah, just talking with Blue, I guess you're probably right. We're right at the middle of the lineup there for Navy, so they'll probably have to bat their bottom so everybody gets their equal amount of at-bats. And then Green will have to bat their Green's going to bat the top, Blue will bat the bottom, Green will bat the bottom, and then we'll probably be able to call it a wrap from Diamond 3 at the Showtime Sports Midwest Softball Showcase. And then just like the kids, we'll have to try out next softball season, see if we do a good job or not, and maybe we'll get an invite back.
I think you guys will.
Kids will have to head to one of the tryouts from October through May, and one of the 4 states they hold them. That's going to be fouled off, number 4.
Off her foot.
Riley Stiles out of Watoma takes that one off the front left toe. Can't imagine that feels good after a long weekend. That's about the last thing you want to do.
We have a new pitcher in the circle. Number 13, Skylar Combs, 2022 from Kakana.
So Skylar comes in to pitch, and she inherits a bases loaded situation. So a great opportunity for her. Kakana was another one of those teams in that FVA that was battling near the top for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And when the dust settled, it was, I think, Hortonville at the top. Ground ball back to her.
Ooh.
She comes home with it, gets the force, and then nicely done by the catcher. I believe that is number
8.
Is that number 8?
Assuming.
Now, if it is 8, that's our good buddy Ella Schroffnagel. Yeah, it's not. No, it's not 7, so that's got to be number 8.
Yeah, it looks like it's the only catcher on here. Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
So that would be Schroffnagel. That's a nice job.
Yeah.
Keeping her foot down and then popping off, getting the angle, throwing down the first for the double play. So runners at second and third now. Well, it would be 2 outs had we been keeping track of them. Obviously, we are not in this showcase format because kids get out and we put runners on. And so now it's number 5. Kirsten Patnoid from Becker. And she chases that one. That would have been the third out of the inning. So Skylar would have been able to work out of that bases loaded jam.
Yeah.
Had we been in that situation in a real game. So that's a little confidence boost for her. Something to fall back on moving forward. If she's got any tournaments left with her summer team. You know, some teams get together, play a little bit in the fall. A little fall ball. Skylar, a 2022. And now she goes head-to-head with number 6, Sailor Timmerman. the freshman out of Lakeland Union, Wisconsin. To be freshman. That one comes inside, it gets by her. And the speed
safe.
of Abby Stigler on display there. Putting in our
Good
food
play.
order. So nice play down there at first. Number 6. That is 6 Navy.
Emily Underwood.
Emily Underwood. Why you always taking
Oh.
easy names?
I do.
Oh, I can say that one. I'll take that one. I don't want to challenge myself.
Well, I just feel bad because some girls might use this feed for some plays, and if I say their last name wrong,
Yeah, I understand.
I don't know.
Yep, but it was Underwood there, knocking it down at first, stepping on the bag. And nice job there, backhand by Skyler. Fires over to first for the second out, kind of after they had 3. They got the first 3 outs, very nicely done, and then pass ball, allowed a run to score. That last ground out allowed another run to score, but nicely done by Skyler there. And that is Madeline Goody. Pounds one into the dirt, but third base. Up with it and across the diamond. That was number 2, Nora Brandt. So we will head to another frame. This will be the bottom of the order. Teams are just batting numerically. So it'll be the bottom of the order for Navy. And probably going to be, I would guess, the last at-bats here for Navy. And one more round for Green as they bat their bottom 4 or 5 in the numerical order. And more than likely call it a great showcase weekend. It's not even a weekend. That's the best part, Jasmine. We still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, it feels like Saturday.
It feels like it would be a weekend, but it's just Wednesday, Thursday. So we still have the full weekend ahead of us.
Yay!
Which will be spent in full recovery mode.
For you, not for me.
Yeah, you'll probably be getting packed up and ready to go to head down to the University of Houston. So it's number 10 leading things off here for Navy. Kristen Tesh from Chippewa Valley. Tesh or Tish? Tish. Jasmine, I think it would be fun. Like, we do a lot of stuff in Wisconsin. I know, and I'm a road trip person.
Yeah.
I would love to go do a game or a tournament with, not like a summer tournament, but a high school
Mhm.
tournament with, where you play 2 games or, typical triple header, triangular, whatever.
Yeah.
If anybody's out there listening, you have a team, Illinois, Minnesota. Oh,
Ooh.
diving attempt there out in right field. Does not come up with it. That ball
Hits her
caroms.
knee.
Yeah, off her knee and goes all the way over to the left fielder. But as I was saying, Illinois, Michigan, even we got a couple kids here from Michigan, Minnesota. Reach out, and if our schedules can work out, I would consider a trip for a tournament week.
It does sound
Not on a
fun.
weekend, but hey, Saturday we've got 2 games or 3 games. Yeah, love. Hey, come hang out with the team, call a couple games, hang out with them between games, do what we do, and just share the love of Wisconsin's W7 with some of these other states. Because I know there are some jealous people out there for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely, because this is such an amazing program. Just like showing the love for girls' sports is really important.
So ball outside, runner at second, and the batter is number 11, Keegan Pye from Wilmot, Wisconsin. And heck, I'm not going to leave Wisconsin out. If you are in Wisconsin and we have yet to come to a game for you, it doesn't have to be softball. We do basketball. Golf right now is just getting underway, and as well as volleyball. So if you're a multi-sport athlete and you're playing one of those, send us an email, info@productionsw7, and when you do, make sure you tell them that Connor said he would come do the game, because I don't think Gary's not really up for the road trip, but I'm a road trip guy. I would love to do it. Love to bring the experience. It's just continuing to promote the kids, promote the girls.
Yes.
As you know, Jasmine, the girls, unfortunately, on the media side of things, tend to be second fiddle.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes I think the girls would take second fiddle compared to being forgotten by the traditional media outlets,
That's very
newspaper,
Yep.
radio, and TV.
And that is why that's why W7 is like so important in Wisconsin. Could be important in your state.
If you want to learn more about what we do, productionsw7.com. All the information is there. In a COVID-shortened year, we did about 55, 60 softball games. We did just over 100 basketball games in the regular season. The last 3 weeks of the basketball season, we had something every day, Jasmine, except for Sundays. No games on Sundays. But a couple teams were playing on Wednesdays because of, they were parochial schools, private schools, so they were able to do that. Gary loaded up on that, took full advantage. Woo! Yeah, Maggie. Maggie knew she was out if she didn't get cut. She crossed home plate and said she had me. But it was cut off there. So, and she shares a little chuckle, a little laugh.
Yeah.
So Green will get one more at bat, I'm assuming. We'll take a quick break and be right back for Green's last at bats. You're watching W. So we're back.
Skylar's still pitching, runner on first.
Skylar Calms from Kekana, class of 2022. And at bat is that number 10?
Mm-hmm. Emily Nelson, class of 2023 from Montedovi, Wisconsin. Gotta make sure that's in Wisconsin. Another hopper.
Nice little Sunday hop.
Yeah.
Right
To the
into the
shortstop
glove.
of number.
I believe that's number 5.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, number 9.
Oh.
Got to complete the circle on the bottom. So number 9, that's Savannah Sardinsky out of Jefferson, Wisconsin, shortstop center fielder. And brings up number 11, Samantha Ernst, Forest Lake, Minnesota. She had a busy afternoon at shortstop in the early going of this one.
Yeah.
Thus the sand brown front jersey.
Almost beat that out.
That one on the ground to third base. That's number 3. That should be Gabrielle DeClean from Pulaski. And it is. Fields it cleanly. Fires across the diamond. So now number 12.
Carly Gross, 2023 from Sun Prairie East.
Not really simple. Hit the wrong one there. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one too. There we go. Carly Gross, Sun Prairie East. That will be opening up this year, I believe, the first year.
Good slap up the middle. She hit that changeup.
That is 2 back-to-back at-bats for Carly. Nice job slapping the ball. Very impressed. Yesterday, we probably had 6 or 7 slappers on the diamond, and they struggled to get the bat on the ball. We've had two or three excellent ones here today where they have gotten the job done. Not only have they gotten the bat on the ball, but they have put it in play, gotten on, and moved runners over. Very impressed with Carly slapping today.
Yeah.
It has certainly
and for
stood
it to
out.
Be perfect, just to go up right up the middle.
When
Perfect form.
When you are working on it in the cage, that's exactly what you are dreaming up. So another grounder and Sunday hop right to the shortstop, number 9, Savannah Sardinsky. She makes the flip to second, get the force, but that is ball game, or I should say showcase. That's the showcase. That final batter was number 13, Elizabeth Marman from Nicolay. A excellent job by both teams here today and all over the past 2 days.
Very good.
Jasmine, we've had 16 teams here, over 200 athletes, about 205 to 210 approximately. 170 college coaches either in attendance or watching online. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Being a part of one of the largest showcase events in the Midwest and arguably possibly the country. So we want to extend a big thank you to Showtime Sports for extending an invitation to Gary Whipperman, and obviously the rest of then Gary extending it to us to help bring the coverage of this weekend's events to you. I keep on saying weekend. It's only Wednesday and Thursday. But it has been my pleasure.
Mine too.
To bring this to college coaches that were unable to make it in attendance today to help along with the evaluations. Also, to any parents or grandparents or friends that wanted to tune in and watch their daughters, granddaughters participate today. Yeah, the invitation still stands. You do not have to be in Wisconsin.
Nope.
If you are in Michigan, if you are in Minnesota, Illinois, even Iowa, send an email to info@productionsw7. We will bring our setup out to your dime, and it will cost you nothing. I love road trips. Come out maybe on a Saturday or a Friday, Saturday. Got back-to-back games, softball next spring. Let's work on a schedule. 3 diamonds. Normally we put cameras in the dugout, and we've got one in center field, and it's a great setup. It really is a great setup. We did it a little bit differently here today and yesterday for the showcase, but really interactive. Jasmine can speak to that. Do a great job not only promoting the team, but promoting individuals and girls athletics as a whole. Jasmine was the beneficiary of that from Gary at
Yes, I was.
DSHA, and she loved it so much.
Here
Hey,
I am.
hey, can I come help broadcast the game? Absolutely. And a great first 2 days for you, Jasmine. And
Thank you for having
as Gary
me.
said, always stay in touch. You were always W7 family, even though you've graduated. And especially now that you've helped us out and helped me out. If there's anything we can ever do for you, let us know.
Thank you.
We will certainly be there for you over the next 4 years and beyond. So thank you, Jasmine, for joining us.
Thank you.
And signing off, I guess our year officially started August 1st for the new year, so I can't say signing off for the year. But this was our first broadcast event of the year for 2021-2022, and it's been a pleasure. We will see you Sunday, August 8th is the golf schedule reveal, and golf meets start up shortly after that. We'll have some golf for you, and we've got a couple documentaries and season recaps coming out. One following the state championship run of the Michigan softball state champion softball team from this past year, and also another one of Germantown, the W7 homeschool from this past year. So those will be popping out on the social media feed later this week. Thanks again for tuning in. It's been fun. For Jasmine House, I'm Connor Du Bois. We will see you next time. Everything W7 does is 100% free,